Yeah, I had to switch my internet to Wi-Fi to see if it's still lagging. That was crazy.
Sense of a new reality. What I'm going to try and do every time I give you an update is tell you the blunt truth. I'm trying to very hard to make sure I tell you what we exactly know, and when we're not sure about something, we need to be clear about that too. It would be a mistake to tell you something certain if we're not certain. It would be a mistake to hold back things that you need to know, and it certainly would be a mistake to sugarcoat this very, very painful reality. I think New Yorkers want real talk. I think New Yorkers like it straight, and we're going to do that. So I'll be talking about several things today that are really painful and troubling. And I want everyone to understand that. I am not here to give you false reassurance. I have a lot of things I'll say that should cause you to be confident about finest doctors and nurses and all the people who work in our healthcare facilities, the lab techs, everyone who works in our facilities. There's literally no place on earth with a stronger and better healthcare sector than New York City. Nowhere on earth. And we are going to ask of our colleagues in healthcare so much in these coming weeks. They are already heroes, but they're going to have to work in battlefield conditions. Their strength, their courage, their resilience are all going to be needed. We're all going to be depending on them, just like we depend every day, not only on their work, but on our first responders and so many of our public servants. Everyone is going to be needed. Everyone needs to answer the call. Everyone needs to step up for the good of everyone else. But despite my tremendous confidence in our people and our ability to serve them, I also have to be very clear about the extent of this crisis. It is unlike anything we have seen outside of wartime, with the possible exception of the Great Depression itself.
Yo, what's up?
We can make obvious and powerful
What's up, viewer?
Parallels even to things like 9/11, the days, weeks after. It will reach very deep into our communities. That is not a reason to be hopeless by any stretch, because remember, every single piece of evidence we have continues to tell us that this
That's Kyrie in here?
a disease that for 80% of those infected will have very little impact. So I want people to think about this. I'll tell you a lot of tough and sobering, but I want you also
Why the fuck I can't find a match?
But those 20% who experience much tougher time with this disease, people in particular who are older, and that means particularly folks over 50 and especially over 70, and it means those, of course, with those serious pre-existing conditions we talk about so often: lung disease, heart disease, diabetes, cancer, and compromised immune system. For those people, particularly that are over 50, we're worried. And we
I think the games are shutting down now too. It's hard to find a match. The internet is not working well. The virus is taking over all kinds of my life. The only thing that isn't called off is work and bills. People gonna go crazy soon. So is it me or Call of Duty's acting stupid now because of the virus?
Over decades and decades, it would have been unimaginable to give older parents away from their grandchildren. They said now we understand because of coronavirus. And his older parents who have vulnerabilities of their own, they have to understand this is not the time to visit with their grandchildren, because we just can't run that risk. It's time for getting on the phone to your loved ones. It's time for getting on FaceTime, but it's time to make adjustments that wouldn't have been imaginable in other situations, because we've never dealt with this situation before. This is literally unlike anything we have seen in our memory. It will not be the same as the 1918 flu epidemic, because the one thing, the healthcare capacity of this city and this nation are tremendously better. Public health ability, the information flow, it's night and day compared to 100 years ago. But in terms of the extent, that's the only other parallel we can
What the hell is going on? Alright, you know what?
recent healthcare history. It's going to be an epidemic, a pandemic that reaches into our communities. We gotta be honest about that. We gotta make more changes in the way we live. We gotta do things we wouldn't normally do. I also want to emphasize this is a crisis that has an end point. As I said, it will play out in unpredictable ways, and it'll play out for a period of time. That's what makes it different from some other things we've been through. It will go on for months, but it will not go on forever. At some point in the coming months, this crisis will start to abate, and we'll be able to start the work again in our lives back to normal, and getting our city back to all the things about it that we love so much.
Yeah.
But it will be months, so it'll be a long
The virus is fucking up Call of Duty now.
I think it serves anyone
What the fuck is going on?
for something easy. I think it is much better to tell people get ready for something difficult than something that'll go on for a long time. But ultimately,
No! Call of Duty's messing up
I'll go over with
because of this virus.
stagnant, but they are not just numbers. I'll tell you statistics that I have trouble even conceiving of myself. But I don't want you to think of them as statistics. I want you to think of them as you fellow New Yorkers. Every number means another person has been affected by this disease, another family. And that's what I feel. Watching a crisis that is really, really affecting the lives of people and putting a lot of people in danger. So I'll tell you the honest truth, and I'll go out of my way in the weeks ahead to always level. But I'll also tell you what we can do. That's a lot. And I will be very honest about what we need our federal government to do, because I have to be clear with you. We alone, even if we're the greatest city in the world, and we are, we alone cannot solve this crisis. And I need people to hear that, not to create fear, but to... In the next few weeks, with the extraordinary resources of New York City, we will fight this battle no matter what. But as we get into April, the farther we get into April, the more we will need the help of the federal government. It must arrive in time, and there is time for that help to arrive. But the federal government does not do all in its power immediately. It's as simple as this. There will be a lot more people who get sick or didn't need to get sick, and there will be people who die or didn't need to die. It's as simple as that. So we need need to act now. And I know our federal government has the capacity. We have the finest military in the world, the largest by far, extraordinary resources, unlike the city or the state. And I always say it very bluntly, the federal government literally prints money. They can create any credit line they want to save the lives of Americans. But we're not seeing that, not even close at this point. So I'll go into some very specific information now, and then you'll hear from Dr. Barbeau, and then we'll open up to questions from the media. And we'll be doing all this remotely. It's the first time we're doing it. I want to just say to all my colleagues in the media, we'll try and get it right, but it may be a little difficult the first time, but please bear with us as we try and perfect this new system. This is something we'll be having to do for quite a while, to keep everyone safe. I've given you a framework to think about this situation, and I'll be updating you regularly. But again, it will not be all bad news. It often will be tough information to hear, but not all of it is bad, because in the middle of this fight, we have the extraordinary heart and soul and spirit of New Yorkers. And here's an example for you. Just on Tuesday, I put out a call to retired healthcare workers and those who work in private healthcare offices to come forward and join up to serve in the fight against coronavirus. I asked people who have already given so much of their lives to others to step forward and come out of retirement. I asked people who are earning a living and are not obligated to join public service. I asked them to join nonetheless in the name of all New Yorkers. That was Tuesday. Today, Thursday, as of today, 1,746 healthcare professionals have stepped forward to augment the ranks of those already serving at the front line in our hospitals and clinics. That's something all New Yorkers should be very, very proud of. I am certain those numbers will grow. This is going to be one of the most difficult moments in New York City history. I ask everyone who has healthcare training and who can help us to please step forward now. And anyone who's willing to volunteer, please go to nyc.gov/helpnownyc. nyc.gov/helpnownyc. HELPNOWNYC. I want to express my tremendous gratitude on behalf of 8.6 million New Yorkers to all of you who have come forward and are ready to serve to protect all of us. And what you are seeing from those retired healthcare workers and those private sector healthcare workers, you're seeing in many other ways. Extraordinary efforts of our colleagues in our public hospitals and clinics, all those at the voluntary hospitals.